Hi, this is Camille from my Junk Journal Heaven. I have something here. It was sent to my brother-in-law, and I promised my sister I'd take his name off of there so you couldn't see it. And I can't decide what to do with it. It's 4.5, it's almost 5 inches across, so it's just about the size of what would be a book page for a journal. And I was just looking at it. It almost looks like it's glued over here. I wonder if it is. I like the paper it's on. I wish that it didn't have all this stuff on it. Oh, the inside's nice. Maybe I will take this apart here and see what we can do with it. It is glued there. I don't know whether I can pull it apart. Oh. Yeah, but it's not going to be pretty on the edge. Okay. Well, we'll see. We can always put washi tape down the edge or something if I want to keep this side. Nope. It's going to tear. It's starting to tear. I'm just going to slice it off. How is everybody? I hope you're all good. Having good weather. Spring's coming. Spring's here, I guess. We had the first day of spring already. Easter's coming up soon. And I'm going to cut across the bottom too because I may want this open. I'm not sure yet. I do like the inside of it though, so maybe I'm going to keep it open. Open it up. Whatever. Let me make sure I got it. Yep, I did. Okay. Now, what do I want to do with it? This is so pretty here. I could put all kinds of things on there, couldn't I? All sorts of things. And I could use it for a page, just sew it in to the journal as a page. Oh, I didn't check how tall it is. Ooh, 8.5. Huh. Perfect. But I don't know if I need these things up on the top. Oh well, they're thumb notches. I don't know whether I need them or not, but we'll see what we're going to put on here. I have all kinds of things I can put on there. And now I'm in a quandary what to put on it, because I have things to put on it. I could make pockets. This is a little bit big, but I could put it on this side of it and have it be a pocket. Don't want it quite to the middle. I made this while I was visiting my sister and brother-in-law, and I quite like it. But if I use it for a pocket, I'm going to have to cut some of it off. I don't know. I don't know if I want to do that. Or if I close this up this way and use it as a pocket, it could go in there. Could be a tag in there. I think I like that better than the other way, than the other idea. And if I glue this down on a page, then I could use this up here for a pocket. Actually, I could use this back here like that for a pocket and have something really tall up here. I kind of like that idea. Let's see what I could make a tall tag out of. I have some leftover papers here from my other project. I could definitely make a tall tag out of this. I think I want to cut this down a little bit though. If it's already at 8.5, it doesn't need to be that tall. it'd be too tall with a tag in it to go in the journal. So I'm going to cut it down just a touch. Just a touch so that notch isn't quite so big. Okay. I bought some things while I was on vacation. I could put that on for the tag. Would it fit down in there if I glue that together? It certainly would, but the notch is at the wrong place. But I can get rid of the notch. That's easy. And this is all cockeyed folded anyway. When I folded it back, it didn't fold right. Let's see if I can get that over. I need a drink of water. Excuse me for a second. I know you can probably hear me gurgling. Okay, if I make that the tag... Oh, I forgot to cut it down. Now it's 7 3/4 around that tall, so that would work for the tag to go into. And I don't think I need a thumb notch because it's got the top of it there. Okay, that works. I'm going to glue it together. And then we'll see what we do with the front of it. I wasn't real wild about this because I used gray cardstock. I don't remember if you remember me making this or not, but when I get it together, it's not too bad. Like I said, I didn't like the gray cardstock. I wish I'd have used something else, but I didn't. Come on. The only trouble with this glue is it's kind of like the art glitter glue. It gets stuck in there and it doesn't want to come out. And I can't see a pin. Oh, I've got one stuck in there. I can take that out and use it for a minute. I left it open too long while I was doing my last project. Oops. The head of the pin came off. Oh no. Okay. And that one won't come out. I've got one here. I've got a pin here. I know I do. Oh my goodness. Well, I'll have to find something else to put on that other one. Let's see if this will come out now. I'll get another pin in a minute. Oh, come on. No, it is stuck. Okay. Well, I will have to use this one and be very sparing with it because it likes to come out in big globs. And I'm not getting it on very straight. do it down here. I wish I could use this for the texture of this side, but I kind of like the idea of using it for a pocket. So I am going to wipe that off right there. Otherwise, I don't think the tag will fit in it. Ah, that's where it was tearing it before I decided not to pull it apart. So, okay. Now I want to decorate it with some things. I want to jazz it up a little bit. So I'm going to see what I have in here, because this is kind of a fun thing that I got. Got a lot of fun stuff in it. And I might get out some of my people, my Tim Holtz people to put on it too. Don't know if I like the blue house on there, but might like the balloon or the car. Let me get my Tim Holtz people. Let's see what we can come up with them. And I might put some book page or something behind that. Oh my goodness, I've got all kinds of things coming out of there. Maybe not that. We'll see. I know I've got people sitting. They could be sitting on the running board. They're not quite the right size. Oh, here we go. Here we go. There's a guy sitting on the running board of his car. All right, we have to get either that him or this one. I don't know which one I like. I don't want both of them, do I? No. We'll put one, and then we get a girl. Oh, that's a guy. I was going to say get a family, the mom and the kids watching Dad with the car. I know it has to be exciting when you get the first car in the family. My dad worked on cars, and we only had a couple of new cars in my whole lifetime till I was an adult, and then they got some cars, but they started buying, well, when I was a teenager, we got a new car. Goodness. But when I was a little kid, we would spend forever going and looking at cars. No, I think I like this guy better. We would go to car lots, used car lots. And of course, my sister and I were told we could not get dirty. We could not get down and get dirty, and that didn't bother me at all. I didn't like getting dirty. But my sister didn't like being clean. So we would go, and they'd finally find a car that Dad liked and that he could work on and everything. And I want to get a lady or somebody to go with this. Nope, that one's not going to go. Not with him. Where's the other guy I had? He looks a little bit modern for that, but it would still work with that lady ready to go with him. Take a trip in the car. me see if I have anything better. I'm being wishy-washy again. Oh, this might be the best of all. Yeah, I like that. The two of them. Except it doesn't quite work, does it? I don't know. I am being so wishy-washy with it. Okay, I'm going to pick them. That's it. I'm putting the people away. Now, anyway, we'd be gone all day long. We lived in a little town in the panhandle of Florida, and we would go to Pensacola to look at cars. We'd be gone all day long. It was very boring. It really was. For us, because, you know, we were little kids. What did we care? But we were dressed in dresses, of course, because this was back in the 50s when you wore dresses. And I don't see anything else in here that I want to use, I don't think. No, I don't think so. I do see a small bicycle in there. I might want that. So I'm going to end up taking everything out of there to get that little bicycle. Oh my goodness. I'm thinking he upgraded from a bicycle to a car. And they didn't need a bicycle built for two. Anyway, we'd get home with the new car, or if they got one. I don't remember if we always got one or not, but we'd get home and my sister would say, "Can I get dirty now?" And my mom said, "Yes." And she sat down in the dirt and poured dirt all over herself and then walked away. She was perfectly happy. She went in the house and changed her clothes so she could be in play clothes. It didn't matter if she got dirty in those, but she did not want to be in those, be clean any longer than she had to be. It was so funny. We were so opposite when we were kids. She wanted to be out and doing things, and I wanted to be clean. And I remember one time I got dirty and I went home and took a bath in the middle of the day, which was kind of silly in a way, but, you know, I was always that way. I didn't want to get grungy and dirty, and my sister did. Oh, she did. She played with the cowboy stuff. She had Roy Rogers 6-shooter guns that had gold on the holster, and I mean, she was really into that stuff. She had a horse that my mother made that was a sock horse, like sock monkeys, only the head of the horse was the sock. And then I want to be able to put this back down, and it's not going to close up because the inside went on the inside, the sticky part. Okay, now I need something else besides this on there. Anyway, she always played with the boy things. She climbed the trees. She did things. She got into trouble. Let's see if I want book page on here or not. And maybe I don't want the bicycle. I can put the lady back there. Okay, I don't want the bicycle. It's okay. I'll play with you in a few minutes. It's all right. You're okay. My little dog comes in and cries. Does her little She wants me to play with her. All right, I'm going to ink because I want the paper inked anyway. And the Tim Holtz people are always white around the edges, so I'm going to ink those too. I think I like the shape of the paper here. I could kind of wrinkle it up a little bit and make it look older. A little older. I was going to ink the people. I forgot. Get rid of those white edges on these people. So my sister was always a tomboy. And I wasn't. And every Christmas we got dolls. And her dolls look as good as the day she got them. And mine were always played with. Their hair combed and styled and different things done with them. And my sister just did not like dolls. She got a farm set, a metal barn and railings and the animals that went in it and a wagon and different things like that. And she got she had a Tonka truck that had horses in it, and she collected horses. Now I need a ticket or something on here. I need some things on here. It's too big of a space for just that stuff, although it could be okay. Paramount Theater, 40 cents. That was expensive then, because I paid, oh, there, a gasoline coupon, 1 cent. That'll work. That would work. Do I need a number on it too? I have the 1 cent here. I think that'll be plenty. Yep, he has a hat and suspenders. Just what somebody back then would be wearing. Okay. Oh, it didn't glue down at the bottom. That poor glue just didn't want to come out. Even when I wanted it to. I'm going to have to fix that. Okay. Oops. She's not sticking down either. There. Now I got enough glue under her. Is that enough on there? I don't know. What do you think? Let me know what you think in the comments, because I can always add more, but I can't take away. And I don't know that this is the tag that I want in here, but it's going to go in there for right now. Now I could make this so that it's a floating pocket. Do I want to do that? It's just over 4 inches. If I did that, I could put something on the back of it. Nope, I think this is what I'll do. There we go. There it is. And I didn't get to use this one, but I'll use it somewhere else. Maybe I'll still use it under here. I better hold that down. It's not going to glue if I don't hold it down there for a minute. Maybe I'll use it, glue this in, and put that tag over to the side like that to pull out. I kind of like that better than this tag because it's made with the same kind of things. Maybe I need to make a new tag for up here. That'll be my next video, making a different tag for it. So this is it for today. This is Camille from My Junk Journal Heaven. Please give me a like and subscribe. I would love to have more subscribers. And give me your comments down below. And I'll see you next time. Bye.